What's going on, everybody? Here we are, it's another week at the Home Theater Hobbyist, and this week we're talking about the TV tech that I'm most excited about coming out of CES 2019. So let's get to it. CES stands for the Consumer Electronics Show, and it's an annual show that's held in Las Vegas, Nevada. A lot of technology is shown there, and the thing I'm most interested in typically are TVs. Because I like TVs, but also because of the way TVs are presented, in that manufacturers actually go out of their way to tell you what's going to be in this year's crop of TVs and what may be a future technology that is in future TVs. And so I like it because it doesn't have as much vaporware in it as some of the other technology that is shown at CES. The first thing I want to mention is the LG OLED, that rollable OLED that everybody's talking about. I am really excited about this. And the main reason why I'm excited about it is because once this gets scaled up into, let's say, a 90 plus inch television size, you'll actually be able to get that into your house. Right now, if you have a typical home with a typical doorway, anything above, let's say, 85 or even 90 inches, you can't get it through your doorway to get it into the house. But if you have something that rolls up into basically a rectangular shape like that TV stand is now, you can just bring that into your house normally and get 90, 95, 100 inches. And so I'm really excited about that. Now, LG has not promised that they're going to make this in that size. Their current size is a 65, but you have to think that's what's going to come in the future. Another reason I'm excited about that television is because I believe it's going to please most home aesthetics committees. Because when the TV is not in use, it's a way you can't see it. But when it is in use, you roll it up or roll it out and you've got a great television. One of the features that LG touts, though, is that when it's down, the screen is out of sight, it can still play music with that speaker that's on the bottom. So you'll be able to play music and not even see the TV if you have guests over. The next technology I'm really excited about is Samsung's MicroLED technology. Now, many of you may be saying, well, I've already got an LED TV. Well, you really have an LED LCD TV. And the way it really works is you have backlight or multiple backlights in your TV along with a filter in front and then your screen. The backlight shines through the filter and you get colors on your screen. Well, with this particular technology, it's going to be emissive technology similar to OLED. And honestly, it should replace OLED because it's going to be able to do those perfect blacks and also have very good, color volume, but without the pesky image retention / burn-in issues that you see with OLED. Now, in this year's CES, Samsung showed this technology off in a 75-inch television. At CES 2018, they showed it off in a really big screen. I think it was around 140 inches. And a lot of people were saying that's great tech, but it's too big. We'll see when they bring it down in size. Well, this year they did it. And that's why I'm encouraged. I don't think this is coming out anytime soon or shipping anytime soon. It's probably another 5 years out. But this is probably the technology that we will be using and excited about after OLED. One of the technologies I'm really excited about coming out of CES 2019 is 8K televisions. Now, I know many of you are saying 8K televisions, there's no content. Why? Who cares, right? And I totally understand that. And to a certain extent, I agree. But the reason why I'm excited about it is because a lot of the manufacturers are doing it. So it's going to push the technology forward. And in my opinion, personally, I believe it's actually going to help drive 4K TV prices down. So for instance, TCL and Hisense also have 8K TVs out there that they were showing. According to one report that I read or I listened to, they said that TV is going to come out, it's a 75-inch, it's going to come out at $3,500 this year. So an 8K television, 75 inches at $3,500, in my mind, that's going to help drive those 4K TV prices down a lot sooner than I would have imagined if we didn't have anything at the top end kind of pushing them. And this is similar in my mind to when 4K came out and it started pushing 1080p TV prices down. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm really looking forward to 8K televisions. I've talked a lot about future technologies. Now let's talk a little bit about what's going to be in this year's crop of TVs. AirPlay 2 is another feature that will be coming to 2019 TVs that I am really excited about. Samsung announced AirPlay 2 in iTunes content, while Sony, LG, and Vizio all announced AirPlay 2 and HomeKit support. The main reason why I'm excited about AirPlay 2 support coming to TVs is because it gives you the ability to mirror your screen from your iOS device or your Mac directly onto your television without having to use an Apple TV. It is being reported that Apple is going to launch a video streaming service similar to Netflix or Amazon Prime Video with their own original content. Traditionally, any content from Apple would be within Apple's walled garden, so you'd have to have an Apple device, such as the Apple TV, to watch their content. But with them allowing other manufacturers to use their AirPlay 2 technology, in theory, you'll be able to stream your content from your iOS device to your TV without having to have an Apple TV box. Another this year technology that I'm excited about is HDMI 2.1. LG and many other manufacturers mention that their TVs do support HDMI 2.1. And so that means that you're going to be able to do things like high frame rate, enhanced audio return channel, and many other things, which is really cool. Now, high frame rate, 120 frames per second, is not something that we're really excited about in the movie industry because right now we just don't like high frame rate. But for gamers, that's going to be really, really big. So my guess, and I have, again, no inside knowledge, but my guess is the next generation of consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, that sort of thing, will also support HDMI 2.1, or at least I hope they will, and then you'll be able to get high frame rate games or even higher frame rate games and play them on your television. Another technology I'm looking forward to is LG is implementing WiSA technology into their TVs. For those of you who aren't aware, WiSA technology is a wireless speaker protocol that if you have WiSA enabled speakers, you can actually send audio wirelessly to those speakers. Well, LG has that protocol in its television, so it'll be able to send the audio to the correct speaker at the correct time so that you don't have to deal with an AV receiver, which is really cool. Now, WiSA has been around for a number of years now, but I think it's finally going to get its big break this year with LG and other speaker manufacturers like Clips implementing that technology into their line. So those are the things I'm excited about coming out of CES 2019. If you have some things that you saw that you think are really cool, put them in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, consider supporting us at patreon.com/hometheaterhobby or use that Amazon link in the description below. We'll talk to you next time.